Hey, how's it going, Fox Squad? My name is Akira Strix, or Trickster Fox, whichever you want to go with.
Sorry about that. That was weird.
Sorry.
Oh boy. And I'm Andrew, the YouTuber, critic, reviewer of games, movies, YouTubers, and TV series.
And streamers.
And streamers, right. Throughout this entire break, there's one thing that's been on my mind.
What is that?
It's upcoming Assassin.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. But first, we got a few messages to listen to. This guy. Okay. Alright, 250,000. That's alright.
There goes Gene flying around again in the room like a potato.
Expect to see that quite a bit then. But first, we're going to go ahead and, since I'm already here, I'm going to go ahead and switch to that shirt, or the appropriate shirt. If I can remember which one it is, this may take a minute, but anyways. Wait, did I skip it? Because I know the baseball shirt was 12. Yeah, that was 12. Okay, so it's a little further down. But something that I want to bring attention to really quick is the one who refers to Travis as Mr. Touchdown on the message machine, on the fax machine.
Yeah?
I won't say much about him right now. Also, I found the shirt. There we go. It'll be appropriate for where we're going. You know what? We might as well go ahead and play with Kitty for a little bit. Or feed her.
Oh, so cool and fluffy. You know what? I'm not even going to mention how Jean looks in the next game.
Well, she won't look, like how she does when you start out. Remember, No More Heroes 2, in terms of No More Heroes 2, I got everything in that game. I did everything in that game, too. So that'll also be a New Game Plus playthrough.
Oh, okay.
So I sadly won't be able to do anything with her in that one, though, because of that.
That sucks.
Well, I don't want to have to grind just to get her back to what she eventually becomes.
There.
Although I don't think you can do anything with her in the other two games, though. But
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Yeah. But anyway, before I get too off topic, that voice on the fax machine, the one that refers to Travis as Mr. Touchdown, I won't say much about him, but let's just say it's preluding to someone who we're going to meet very, very soon. No, it's not who we're facing off right away. It's someone who we meet much later.
Please enter the house first before you begin driving. Through snail mail.
I don't know what snail mail is.
Basically regular mail delivery.
Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. By the way, no, that war zone that Sylvia is in is never, ever explained. She just happens to be in a war zone. And it never comes back again.
And I gotta say, it was probably on Senate Destroy Beach. Yep, there's the snail mail. Oh, that's pretty fast for snail mail.
Well, it's just regular mail delivery because, well, the internet wasn't quite prominent, at least not yet. Remember, 2007. Dear Travis, the next ranker is one dangerous dude, but there's no going home now. You've set foot on the path of a real man. No amount of tears can wash that choice away. Now, hurry to the subway, get on a train, and find him. Waiting. Put your life on the line.
And enter the garden of madness.
Yeah, expect her to say that a lot, or at least before every boss fight.
You guys haven't been watching for the past 3 episodes now.
Well, this is the 3rd episode. The one we're currently recording is episode 3. Or part 3.
Okay, future Akira, I have a feeling you know what to do.
But anyway, let's see. What was I going to say? Because I actually kind of forgot. Oh, that's right, that's right. Already. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, Fox Squad. My pizza was ready.
Pizza. Well, let's get into this.
Alright. Let's do it.
Destroyman. Come and get
This is odd. No one seems to be here.
Sure, they're already hitching a ride.
Well, I think I know how this, how getting to this assassin works, so, yeah. But,
You okay there?
sorry, my throat didn't want to cooperate with me for some reason. Just checking to make sure there might be anything over here. No, there's not. But, wow, I really forgot what I was going to say now. Okay, now the fighting begins.
I wonder what Suda 51 was thinking when they were making this beginning part of the fight. Oh,
you know what? I'm just gonna chalk it up to Suda51 being Suda51.
Yeah, fair point.
And remember, Hideo Kojima, you know, the guy who made the Metal Gear series, he had his own brand of weirdness too. I mean, that's pretty apparent. Maybe not with the Metal Gear games in particular, but in particular, Snatcher as well as, to a certain extent, Police Knots. You know, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, this particular area of fighting, it's making me think of the subway level from the Ninja Turtles game.
Which one?
The first one for the 2003 show.
Ah.
It's in the second chapter where the main boss is that nano bot.
Well, I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since I played the console one.
Well, it's the second chapter in the game, but oh god, it's the second chapter in the game, but it's based on it's an episode from season 1.
But the whole first game is based off of season 1.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of the episode, but I know it's the one where that giant robot with those masks that were taken from April's shop.
Ah.
Yeah, and I believe Donatello stops that robot when he gets giant-sized with a crane.
Oh, jeez, I need to rewatch the series.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably try to figure out if it's on any streaming platforms anywhere.
I'm pretty sure it should be somewhere.
Checking right now. It'll take me a moment, so pardon me for being silent.
It's alright. Just gonna check around here, see if there's anything I can pick up. No, it doesn't look like it. So I guess up those stairs I go when I get to them. Good thing I have this dash move. Again, it will be...
Apparently it's on Paramount Plus, which I do have.
Oh, okay.
Right, because it's owned by Nickelodeon, which is in part owned by Viacom, which in part is owned by Paramount.
Right, even though the original run of that show was 4Kids Entertainment.
Which was part of the Fox box, which took over Fox Kids, which was part of the Fox network.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when Fox Kids became the Fox box, a lot of the Saban properties, or the stuff being produced by Saban, including Power Rangers and I think to an extent Digimon.
Yeah, they ran over to Disney with Power Rangers getting a good number of seasons, continuing on, even bringing back Jason David Frank for one season.
Yeah, that's right. He was the mentor. I believe it was Dino Thunder.
Yep. And Digimon continued on. I believe Frontiers was released under the Jetix brand.
Oh, yeah. Remember Jetix?
Yeah, that was the programming dog that had all of the Power Ranger seasons, except for RPM. I don't even remember that one, to be honest.
Oh, RPM. Oh yeah, that was the one that was
future.
Yeah, that was the one that was where the Black Ranger was essentially like Mad Max.
Yeah. And of course, the most famous meme from the series came from a fight between Tanya 7 and the blue RPM Ranger. I think it was blue. It would have been green, but it ended with the Ranger saying, "I'm Scottish!"
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. Oh yeah. I didn't see that series. I didn't see that particular series when it aired, but I do remember it.
It was on ABC Kids during the time.
Oh, really? ABC Kids was still going on at that point. Wow.
Yep. But I couldn't figure out during that time frame. I wasn't sure when it was on, but I was watching the downfall of a lot of the Saturday blocks that was going on.
Yeah.
Because cable was on the rise, everybody was getting up cable. Everybody was like not paying attention to the local channels because everybody was getting cable. Which made me a little sad.
Yeah. Yeah, streaming. Yeah, streaming basically took that over.
But yeah, then the Power Rangers rights went to Nickelodeon for about a few years before Netflix now holds on to it.
Yeah, because I think starting with Beast Morphers, it was Hasbro that owns the rights to it before it started.
That's correct. During the Nickelodeon era, the toy line was handled by Hasbro, which in turn helped out with the TV series. And to be honest, when it comes to Hasbro, when they're making TV series based off their toy lines, most of their properties see success.
Mm-hmm.
Like Transformers and, dare I say, My Little Pony.
Yeah, that series did really well.
Mostly Gen 4.
Yeah, because we don't speak the name of the Dark Times.
The Gen 3.
Not 3.5 more specifically. That part of it definitely was not good.
Yeah, like I said, when it comes to Hasbro, their TV series tend to be a big old stretch. Oh, you got the super!
Yeah. Strawberry on the shortcake.
The most destructive of all the supers! One slice and then mega slice! And the longest it's used.
Okay, it's done now.
Still, that is just like Carnage and Carnage.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it.
Alright.
Like I said, no matter if they're doing a show, they can be very popular. Movies, on the other hand,
Oh.
we do not talk about Michael Bay.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I mean, first Transformers film was okay, to be honest.
Oh, the one with Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, the first one.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think in terms of because when it comes to the second movie, I think the toy line was the best part.
Yeah.
Well, and to be fair, there was also a pretty killer song by Linkin Park.
Yeah.
So not.
So that's not already popular was out during the time frame, but if I remember correctly, it was Megan Fox of all people that managed to convince Michael Bay to put it into the film.
Interesting. Maybe that. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's why she plays April in the Michael Bay movies that he was involved with.
In the Ninja Turtles.
The Ninja Turtles movie. That's what I meant to say.
I don't want to think about those movies.
Yeah.
During pre-production, they were gonna be aliens.
The turtles?
Alien!
The turtles?
Yes! Yes! Alien turtles!
That is dumb. I mean, come on, Michael. Michael, buddy. You did so good with the first two Bad Boy films. Yes, he directed those movies, by the way.
And he did alright with the first Transformers film before the second and third film just,
Yeah. I think probably my favorite toy from the second movie was that arm cannon that you can get for Bumblebee.
Oh.
Because I remember seeing those in stores everywhere when that movie was coming out.
By the way, if I can be honest, I actually want to see this upcoming Transformers film that's about to come out. Beast Wars.
Oh, because it's based on Beast Wars.
Plus, if you haven't seen the teaser trailer for it yet, we're finally getting Unicron.
Interesting. What's funny about Beast Wars, not the movie itself, but the show that it's based on. What's funny to me is that I believe, what was his name? David Kaye, who voiced Megatron in that show. That's actually the first out of 2 times that he voices Megatron.
Oh, what was the other time?
Transformers Armada.
Ooh.
And of course later on he became Galvatron, but yeah, there was a time when I really followed Transformers Armada very closely and I watched it religiously.
The anime trio series was just fun.
Yeah, there was Armada, then Energon, and then there was and then Cybertron after that, I think.
Before all that was the I think it was the 2003 anime series.
Yeah, that was Armada.
There was another one before Armada.
Hmm.
It was just called Robots in Disguise.
Oh, I see. But
Oh, my anger's already rising up right now.
it's okay.
And I love how the safe spot is. It's an outhouse.
Oh, it's a porta potty.
Yeah, it's a porta potty. I mean.
I normally don't save my game, but I'm not going to do it here. I'm just going to go here to show it off.
So you don't get hepatitis. Yeah, that was a bad joke.
Well, don't worry about it. Oh boy. Oh yeah, and by the way, and
I am about to get a migraine.
And just so you know, all of this whole area, it's a film studio. Let's just say this is not the last time we see it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the only time we see it, but in this game. But you guys will see what I mean when we get to it.
Oh man. Sheesh.
Turn down the
I
brights.
thought I wouldn't make it here on time. Had to take care of some customers that filed complaints.
Hi, Josh Keaton.
So much to do with so little help. Yeah, I
Really?
can't stand
Yes, that's Josh Keaton voicing him.
nonsense complaints. They think they can just say anything.
Okay.
It's crazy.
That makes me hate
But
this
anyway,
character
I'm here.
a little
I made it on
less.
time. That's the important thing, right?
Yeah.
I take it you're Mr. 8?
You?
So Josh Keaton, I can say right off the bat, I'm familiar with some of his voice roles, like even before this game came out.
Never mind that.
Let's see, he was...
Time to get ready.
I know he was the young teenage Hercules in the Disney
I
movie.
need to prepare.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
He was,
I just need you to look the other way.
let's see, this came out in 2007, so before that there was young Hercules, teenage Hercules, I should say. There was another one. I think he was also the voice of Harry Osborn in the tie-in games to the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. Even though in the first Spider-Man
He was
game,
also the Spectacular Spider-Man.
That was close.
yeah, that's right. He was Peter Parker in he was Spider-Man in, well, Spectacular Spider-Man as well.
Something's wrong with me today.
I left my card.
And he was also Rick from the Splatterhouse 2010 remake.
You mind if I ask you something?
Yeah, what is
And here comes one of the reasons why I hate this character.
Uh-huh.
Each other anyway. If you ask me, it's absolutely meaningless.
It's
What a
about determining
douche.
who's best. That's what it's
Major
about.
douche.
Can't argue with that. Well then, let's get started.
What? You want to shake hands?
We're both fighters, aren't we? Not killers, at least for now. This is a sign of sportsmanship, that we respect each other before and after the
Oh.
fight. Good luck.
Travis, you gullible idiot.
Destroy Spark.
Eek.
Oh, this is great. Is this guy an idiot or what?
Yeah.
Is this a joke? You fell for the oldest trick in the book. Oh man, you are something. Oh, this is the best. Man, you really
Makes
cracked me up.
Joker's joy buzzer seem a little more friendly.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Die from laughter. It hurts. Someone help. Oh god. Oh shit. I thought I was gonna die there. For real. And look at you. You look like you're dead. I guess it's time for a wake-up call. Destroy cow! Destroy team!
Ouch. Ugh.
That's good. Good night. Destroy!
You have my crotch cannon!
Quite a move. I'll admit you've got potential. If challenge had a taste, you'd be quite delicious. Fight for the 7th? Yeah, sure. Bring it on. I love a challenge.
You're as good as dead.
The one who threw a cheap shot.
Bring it, Destroy Man. Oh, starting right off the bat with a Destroy Spark, huh?
Trying to be Emperor Palpatine.
Come and get some, punk.
Oh, is that what he says? Come and get some punk. I never understood when he said that.
So right now I am a little shocked. I made 2 Star Wars references within 2 episodes. I go for Revenge of the Sith in the 3rd episode.
Se-
Next episode.
That was the second. This is the 3rd one.
I know, future era. Just play it again.
Destroy Man is. This is probably one of the best songs in the game. Stop hanging DJs.
As much as I hate Destroyman as a character, his boss themes slap pretty hard.
Uh-huh. Nope. I'm sure there's a way I can dark step him, but I don't know how. I also want to.
Ryu.
Also, please get dizzy. Thank you. Thank you. Up we go.
And down you go.
Oh, there's this part now.
Oh.
It's not too hard, but I am gonna get all of the switches, all of those switches destroyed anyway. Whoa!
Superman!
Just thought I'd mention that while he's doing that, he's hanging on wires like he's a stage prop. I mean, it makes sense because it's a film studio. Oh boy.
Just came back for more.
Oh, let me up! Jeez, how long was I stun locked?
I want to say about 5 seconds.
Ah!
Oh!
Okay, that just happened to be the right one. But I'm getting... But I am getting rid of the other ones too because I don't want that blaring alarm noise. And I probably should have blocked there. Oh, thank God.
Still, I am surprised you got it from the get-go.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to get it right away. I don't know if it's always that one. And I'm back at full health, by the way.
Dice and dice. Crunch them on GT! Sorry, I've been playing Borderlands.
Oh, I see. Oh, I screwed it up. Come on. Nope. Okay, no, okay.
Okay, Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, Jesus. There we go, there we go.
Yeah, I really want to call him Makuma for that ground slam he does.
Oh no!
Nice dodge roll.
Oh, that laugh he does too. That ha ha ha. So
And
full of.
another reason why I hate this character.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a problem. I'll let him come to me. Or I'll go to him. Oh, shut up.
No laughing from you, mister.
Uh-oh. Oh, Rod, no! Why did I roll? I didn't mean to do that! He did that on his own! Oh boy.
Play the character and don't play the controller. Come on, get dizzy, get dizzy.
Uh-oh. Run, 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 run!
He's a gingerbread man. Oh. I think we found an exploit. Now!
Now you're as good as dead. Oh no 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 no!
Shoot.
Now you're as good as dead.
Finally! Let's shut him up.
Don't cry like that. You're a killer, aren't you?
Oh, the those blasters on his head exploded. That's cool.
What?
Electric overcharge.
I can't hear you.
Help me!
What is this I hear from a 7th ranked killer?
Whatever. It's over anyway.
Please, help me!
There you go.
Uh. Yeesh. Tried to pull the Batman, but unfortunately was already iced in two.
I guess you could say he's no longer half the man he used to be.
Okay, you deserved a bad joke. You deserve to make a bad joke after all the ones.
I couldn't help myself.
It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, you deserve to make a bad joke after all the ones I made.
Alright, let's end this boss fight. Or, it's already over, but let's end the area.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that you may be for real.
It looks like Sylvia came out of that war zone, okay?
Hey, when I hit number 1, you better be looking your best.
No need to pretty up. I want you to see me for who I really am.
Serious?
Oh, bear in mind that she said that for later.
Oh.
The build-up is gonna be worth it. I know I'm being a bit of a prick by making it build up, but you'll see what I mean soon enough.
Agreed.
Ah.
But at least we got the worst out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna be able to rest easy at night. For now.
Mm-hmm.
Or you guys ask, what do you mean by for now? Let's just say, wait till the next game. Unless you have played the second game already, then you'll understand why.
Mm-hmm. We'll get to that game when we get to it. We gotta get through this one first.
We're dropping a nice save and ending the episode right here.
Yep. So, that is the end of rank number 7. Well, we are rank number 7 now. And, oh boy. Number six is going to be a bit of a trip when we get to her. Yeah.
Still.
Anyways. Yeah. Go ahead.
But still. Thank you all for watching. I've been Andrew, the YouTuber critic. I review games, movies, YouTubers, TV series, and streamers.
And I've been Akira Strix, or Trickster Fox, whichever you want to go with. We will see you guys next week for more No More Heroes 2. I mean, No More Heroes. Sorry. We're not at the second game yet.
Okay, get one. Hey, future Akira, do this to yourself now, alright?
You are an idiot!
Way. We'll see you guys next week for more No More Heroes. Just be sure to click the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Go check out Andrew's channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss an upload from me. I will be doing No More Heroes every Wednesday, or at least I'll be uploading them every Wednesday. Every Friday will be Devil May Cry 3, and possibly every Saturday I will be streaming Snatcher.
Until you finish the game.
Of course. So, without further ado, I might as well, just to be safe.
Yep. See you guys next time!
Take care, everyone.